Cancerians, this is Marishi, my channel Shaluka. Let's see what is the situation as of now and what you need to hear from me for this week. Cancerians out there, so move on, read this. What do you need to hear from me right now? Just one more time. Okay, let's do this. First card is a Hermit. Some of you might be dealing with a Virgo or an Aries person, or maybe a Taurus as well. Okay, I'm looking at the Emperor. So it seems like you are assessing a situation in your life. Okay, looking at how things are, assessing how things are right now. You want to be on top of it all. You want to understand the situation. You want to do something about it. But before that, you need to analyze how things are right now. How do I go about this? Okay? How do I take charge of this? Not being impulsive. You want to study. Okay? You want to study how things are as of now. What else? It's almost, I get the feeling, you're researching into things, okay, and you want to go about something, you want to, put something into action. But before that, you need to understand how things might as well work, okay? What's the best approach? Do I go with this idea? Is it going to work? You want to research with others who might have already done this or who are in the same category, niche. Yes, you're planning this. You're looking at the King of Swords. You're planning this very, very much strategically. You want to do the right thing. You want to be very practical about it. What else, please? Cancerians out there. The next card is a Five of Pentacles. It seems like you're not in the best of situation right now. There's something else. Yes, Two of Pentacles. You might have been juggling with this situation for quite some time. Whatever it was, it wasn't working out. That is the reason why you're thinking there is a need to, put in the time and understand this first before you go about it. Okay? Some of you might be dealing with a Taurus. You want to transition from how things are right now. Things aren't all that great. Okay, with whatever the situation is, it's just not working out. Okay, so you need to take another approach. I see you investing time to understand the situation. Okay, it might be stupid to just go with the flow and just do what you're doing, and even if it's not working, you will just keep doing it. That's not working out. That is why you're putting in the time to think it through, which is good. Okay? What else, please? Cancerians out there. Your next card is a Justice. You want to fix this. You want to get some kind of fairness within the situation. You want to do it right for your own sake. Okay? It's almost like it's up to you how things will work out in the future. Yes. This is not about others. Okay, I don't know how much I can convey this, but it's not about others. You want to put in the energy, put in the effort, put in your ideas so that your future becomes better than how it is right now. You are the manifestor. You are the magician in here. Okay? This is how things are right now. But you know, if you do it right, if you invest your resources, resources in the sense your ideas, your energy into something, you focus yourself into something, you will be able to get out of the situation, which is pathetic. Okay? It's almost like you're doing the right thing right now. Very mercurial energy. Some of you might be into, like a YouTube channel is into speaking out their truth, creativity, all that. What else, please? Cancerians out there. There is a sense about communicating your ideas, communicating your truth. What else, please, for the Cancerians out there? These are not the cards, but it seems like you're approaching or going outside the box. Okay? Things are not all that great right now. You don't want to focus on what is spilling out, what isn't working for you. Okay? Things which aren't working out, things which are not going in your favor. You don't want to focus on that anymore. You want to do something about the situation. There is a sense about brainstorming with others or collaborating with others to make things work, like a team effort. Or instead of collaborating, I would rather say you taking the ideas from others to see if it is going to work or not for yourself. Okay, that's weird. This doesn't seem like a relationship reading. No. And I'm glad. I'm just glad it isn't. But for some of you, it might resonate in your relationship section. Anyways, concerns out there. What else? The next card is a Temperance. You want to bring about a balance within your life. Okay? If it seems like screwed up, if it seems like things aren't working out, you want to bring a balance. You want to make things work. You want to align things which works for you. Some of you might be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Libra. Yes, there is a fool's approach here. But I will say, fool is somebody who is willing to start over again. But it doesn't seem like from your reading it is an impulsive action. Okay, you're not jumping into something just for the heck of it. No. Since we have the Hermit card as your first card, you're putting in the time in there to understand how to go about this. How do I make this work for me? This is the card number 0. Okay, we saw the Magician, which is a 1, card number 1. So even before you manifest it, you're starting over again. You're putting in the time to end a chapter, which is card number 9, which is ending a chapter and starting over again. But for that, before you end the chapter, you need to understand what you learned from this. Even if it didn't work out in the past, you need to understand what went wrong. What you you know, you might have realized from that experiences. What did you learn from it? Okay. So from 9, you go to 10, which is again endings and beginnings, which we have here as a 0. You're ready to take that leap of faith. You're ready to just go out there and see how things will turn out. Starting over again. Okay, fresh. Taking your chances. But you're ready. You're prepared. You're very prepared. What else, please? Concerns. Very interesting reading for you guys. What else, please? Your next card is a Lovers. Yes, there is something which you're aiming for. It's almost like you're aiming for the big bucks. Okay? You're not settling down for anything. You have some kind of a vision and you're going forth to have that commitment. Okay? This doesn't have to be two people. This can be a contract. This can be a commitment. Making things, you know, to be the right fit. It's canoodling up there. So it's like you're perfect for each other. So whatever you're up to, it seems huge. It's going to have that huge potential. Okay, it's go for it. Okay, because this is the center of this card is the center of your reading, and it looks beautiful. Okay, just go for it. There, I might as well say, if you put in the effort, if you thought about it, and if you researched about it, and you know it's going to work, if I put in that effort, okay, if I keep myself focused and determined, then it's going to bring in big revenues. The return on your investment, whatever you're investing into this project, is going to bring you back big outcomes. Okay? Yes, just confirm it. It's going to make you abundant. It's going to make you happy. What else, please? Your next card is this one, though. You need to stop focusing on what didn't work out. Okay, that might be your advice. And keep your focus on what you really want in your life. Even if things did not work out, okay? You might have made mistakes in the past, things did not work out the way you wanted it to. Stop focusing on spilt milk, okay? There is still time to achieve what you want. There is something which you're after. There is something, a dream or hope or desire, whatever it is. Keep your focus on this. Okay? You need to keep focusing on that. How do I go about it? Okay, it did not work out the last time, but still I need to figure it out. How do I get this working? Or get this to work? False approach. Okay. Take a different approach to achieving this time. Because it might be obvious why it did not work out the last time. Okay? Some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius. What else? Concerns. This is almost like a guidance reading. Okay? It's not speaking about a story, which is the way I do it. I'm a storyteller, if you know by now. So this seems like a guidance towards how things might manifest in the future. You need to focus on something and keep going about it and taking a different approach to achieve what is your dream. Okay, your next card is the Emperor. Some of you might be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus. Again, it's speaking about taking charge. Okay, taking charge of your dream, taking charge of your situation. Okay, nothing should break you down. No failure should be it. You shouldn't accept the failure and say that's it, I don't stand a chance anymore. No, you need to take charge, because Emperor, let me explain the Emperor to you. He just did not get his throne just like that. He had to go through phases. It's not that one day all of a sudden he gets his throne. No. He came from the page to the knight to the kings and then the emperor. So what I'm trying to say is he has a wisdom, he has an experience. Wisdom through experience. He learned it. When he learned it, everything wasn't a success. Everything just did not come just like that. No. He did have his fair share of failures. So you need to understand, even if you are in this screwed up situation, things did not work out, okay, and you were like literally giving up. Now, own it, okay? You got to own it and take those failures as a learning steps, learning lessons, okay? Take charge of your life, as simple as that. Because your focus needs to be on this one. What you really want, the commitment, whatever, the contract, whatever you're aiming at for things to work out, that should be your focus. Okay? However things seems, not going according to plan, it's okay. No biggie. Okay? Because it is a learning curve for you right now. Cancerians, what else? Your next card is a Three of Wands. Wow. So just what I was saying. You need to take charge of your life and wait for things. Okay? Put in the effort and just keep going, keep focused, keep determined at what you're doing, and wait for things to come through. This is a merchant who is waiting for his ships to return. Okay? He has sent these ships out to bring in the imports. Bring in the stuff, bring in the goods. So he's waiting. So he has done his part. Now the universe has to bring it through. But you need to do your part first. Okay, some of you might be dealing with an Aries, very strong Aries energy in your reading. Yes, there might be so much conflicts around you, or you might be going through a couple of hurdles, challenges, but it's part of the game. Okay, deal with it. There is a Leo energy in your reading as well. Cancerians, what is the last card? Your next card is this one. Okay? You need to come through as this lady. Queen of Rods is all about just what I spoke about. Very determined. Okay? She knows her worth. She knows what she wants. Very focused on getting what she wants. Okay? This is what is gonna come through if you do your part. Okay? There is no doubt about it. There is no doubt about it. Just walk away from, you might be keeping on thinking about it. It is distracting for you. I just saw the Eight of Cups. So it's asking you to walk away from things which is useless. which did not work out, don't let it make you stagnant in your life. Okay? This might be how things are right now, but don't let it stop you from moving forth. Okay? From progressing from this phase of your life. Don't let it stop you. Strong labor energy. Okay. Don't keep thinking about things which did not work out. Okay, let's move on. I don't think so there is much to clarify. Let's see what the Lovers is about, just for the heck of it. Okay? What is this Lovers about? This is the one which needs to come through. There is a sense about you holding on for something to be offered to you. Does that make sense? You still waiting on somebody to help you out or somebody to offer you something. There is a delusion about this whole, the way of thinking. You're holding on to this idea that, this will come through, this person will come through, all that, okay? They will have to help you out for you to get out of the situation. Give me one more card on this one. It's almost like, I need them to apologize. I need them to come through. You're stuck like that, up here. Remember, that could be a reason for you to be still stuck. Okay? When you keep thinking about your past, whatever did not work out, all that, and you keep thinking under these illusions, daydreaming, if I may put it that way, just obsessing over it, that, this will happen. I want this to happen. You're literally stopping your life. Okay? Give me one more card. It's talking about illusions. This is the second time it's coming through. Okay? It's literally your dreaming. Under these illusions. You're being delusional about something. You need to break through from that. You need to understand it's time to cut through the veil. Okay? You might know how things are right now, but you don't want to see it. There is a kind of ignorance, not accepting something. You have knowledge about it, but you don't want to see it. Okay? Okay, that was interesting. It keeps going in your head, you keep thinking about it. It's kind of toxic. For your own sake, okay? It's not a healthy way to process things in your head, because it will always, even if you want to take 3 steps forward, you will be taking 2 steps backward, because you're always thinking about something which is not going to happen or which you have no idea about. Now, that makes you take 2 strides back. So it is affecting your progress in life. Okay. Let's just clarify one more card. You keep thinking somebody is coming back, something has to come back to you. That is a kind of illusions which is going on. You want somebody to come through and offer offer you something. It could be an apology or whatever it is, okay? You want this to happen. I don't think so there is anything else to clarify. Just one word of advice and we'll wrap it up, okay? It's time to have this rebirth, okay? It's time to get out of that caterpillar stage of your life, from your cocoon. It's time to get out, okay? Have a rebirth, transition from your current phase, and only you can do anything about it. You are the manifestor, you are the magician. It is up to you. Even if I say I only can speak about it, you have to do the work. Your life is in your hands. Nobody else can influence it. It's up here. It's all up to you. Okay? So that's it for now. This is Marishi, you're my channel to look at. Until next week. Bye-bye.